Welcome to a mindful meditation with First Ascents. My name is Tara with Love Yoga, and my First Ascents nickname is Sprinkles. I got involved with FD when I volunteered at a rock climbing program in Estes Park in 2018, and I taught yoga, which led me towards more of my work as a yoga therapist. This meditation today is called a deep relaxation body scan, and it's kind of one of my favorite ways to meditate, and it's because it gives us this sense of rest and restoration and rebalancing in our body. It's like you get this mindful nap, and within 20 minutes you feel as though you had maybe an extra 2 hours of sleep. And we really all need more of this in our life because our body technically needs more rest than we usually give it. Most of the time we're constantly in motion, and a lot of us in this community are healing from some sort of medical stress or have ongoing stress in life, which means that we need even more rest than we think we need. We're trying to activate our parasympathetic nervous system through this meditation. We have two main branches of the autonomic nervous system. One is the sympathetic or stress response. That's when we're more in fight or flight. The constant action of every day, the busyness, that's going to be the sympathetic response. But the parasympathetic is rest and digest, and that's where we're trying to get to, but it's very tricky. We can't just drop into it. That's what happens when we're in the middle of our deepest sleep at night, but this meditation will take us into that same kind of response. And by slowing down consciously, we're putting the brakes on the stress response and getting into that ultimate relaxation. Now, when you're in this meditation, it will be normal for your mind to wander, and just gently draw it back. So if you notice that you start thinking about something else, say, oh yeah, no, I'm here now, and I'll be guiding you through a series of working through your body, scanning, visualizations, and it's often normal to drift in and out of sleep as well. So if you do actually fall asleep, totally okay. It's probably because you needed it. The ultimate goal, though, would be to stay in just a mindful state of relaxation, focused on the words and trying to soften your body. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to invite you to get really comfortable. You can even do this in a bed. If you are on the ground, I would say pad yourself as much as possible. Get a pillow for your head. I would recommend taking a blanket roll or a pillow, putting it underneath your knees for support. I have a blanket that I would put under my head here. And I would say it also may make sense to just cover yourself with a blanket. Sometimes the weight of a blanket can feel good. And as your parasympathetic nervous system starts to come online, your body is going to cool down. So you will notice that you might feel a little cooler as you're lying here. You could even take an eye pillow, place it over your eyes, blocking any kind of light. And once you're nice and comfortable, just take some mindful breaths. And we'll go ahead and begin. So imagine that you are just finishing an adventure where your legs carried you miles through the mountains. Maybe you're weaving around and up through evergreen trees. Perhaps you are on foot or bike, or maybe you are rock climbing, and you smell the crisp, fresh mountain air with the pine needles lingering and wildflowers. You may hear birds chirping and insects buzzing. Majestic snow-capped mountains are in the distance. And as you gaze up at them, you feel a sense of accomplishment from this physically exhausting adventure. You decide to lay down on a blanket and bask in the glory of nature for a while before returning to what awaits you at work and home. And that's when you notice a beautiful, peaceful lake nestled at the base of the distant mountains. And the water is so still that you can see the reflection of the snow-capped peaks and evergreen trees on the surface. And here you feel a sense of ease. Now, as you settle in, notice your body becoming heavy. Allow gravity to just take over. Do you notice that there's more pressure under one side or maybe the other? Or perhaps one side of your body is tighter or even feeling some pain. So can you do anything here to soften and create more comfort and ease? Make yourself just 10% more comfortable. And now bring attention towards your breath. And how is it feeling inside your body? Do you notice any choppiness? Or do you feel your breath is shallow or short? Or maybe it feels quick and it's moving in and out in sync with your heartbeat. And without any judgment, just simply make your breath longer, both the inhales and the exhales, trying to match all the air that comes in, also let it out. Trying to smooth out the breath so that it's similar to that mountain lake that you saw. It was nice and still. And now can you just let your breath soften and settle into a rhythm that starts to become subconscious again. And as you relax here, and you feel the gradual unwinding of your body, bring awareness towards your right leg first. Feel a stretch from your leg from the hips to your toes. It may feel good to even squeeze the right leg and notice that your muscles engage on your inhale, and then exhale to release, rolling it gently side to side. And can you then also release all of your toes, big toe to little toe, allowing your ankles to just open up. And we'll then bring awareness to the left leg, also stretching this leg from your hips down to your toes. And releasing each toe one at a time. It may feel good to squeeze the left leg and engage your muscles, and then exhale to release, allowing your leg to roll gently, settling into stillness. Feeling a sense of grounding, feeling your left foot release, both of your legs lying heavy on the ground. We'll start to bring attention up towards the hips and the pelvis. It may feel good to inhale and squeeze the muscles in your glutes equally, and exhale to release. You can also just bring attention to them. And then feel your hips and pelvis heavy upon the floor or your bed, feeling the support beneath you. And then notice how this lower part of your body feels compared to the upper part. Perhaps it feels more grounded or more relaxed. Maybe it's still settling down from all these subtle movements. So take an inhale. Draw the breath from your toes to your hips. Exhale, send the breath back down to your toes. And now bring yourself back to smells of the pine needles and the crisp, clean mountain air. You feel a gentle breeze cooling off as you hear leaves rustling nearby. Thoughts may move through your mind, but as you relax your body and breath even more, the thoughts just start to drift by like clouds in the sky above you. And you can start to see more of the clear blue sky bathing you with stillness. Now we'll bring awareness slightly upwards towards your abdomen and torso. And do you feel sensations within that are physical or emotional? Can you inhale and squeeze your abdominals and exhale to release any tension or worry? And if it feels okay, then turn your attention towards your chest and your heart space. Notice again how your breathing is flowing in and out of your lungs. Can you once again smooth the breath back out? And can you soften? Noticing that as you surrender even more, your spine is nice and flat upon the ground, and your torso now feels a little more settled. And we'll now bring attention to your right arm. It may feel good to stretch your right arm out, opening the fingers wide. You may decide to inhale and squeeze your hand into a fist, and then exhale to release. Feel your right arm resting upon the ground. Again, it may feel good to squeeze some of the muscles here as you inhale, and then exhale, release, and let it settle. Rolling your arm gently side to side. Then shifting over to the left arm. We'll also stretch this arm out, opening the fingers wide. It may feel good to make that fist as you inhale, and exhale to release, opening the fingers. It may also feel good to inhale, squeeze the left arm. Exhale to relax, letting that left arm roll gently side to side. And feeling both of your arms heavy upon the ground, let them rest with softness and ease. And we'll start to bring awareness up to your shoulders, feeling them surrender, maybe roll onto the ground. It might feel good to shrug your shoulders up on an inhale, and exhale, let them go. Feel a sense of stability here. Allow some softness to come in. And also start to notice where your shoulders connect to your neck and whether there's tension here. It may feel good to slowly roll the head from left to right, massaging the back of the head, releasing tension in the neck. And then bring the head to stillness back at center. And now can you relax the features on your face? You may decide to inhale and furrow your eyebrows and exhale to release. Maybe inhale, squeeze your eyes and then let them soften. Inhale, scrunch your nose up. Exhale to release, allowing the breath to return to gentle streams in and out. And often there's so much tightness in the jaw, so it may feel good to maybe clench your jaw as you inhale, exhale to release it, or even open your mouth and gently close it. And as you inhale deeply, exhale to release all tension from your face. And once again, we'll visualize that mountain lake and the serenity you notice upon gazing at the surface. As you gaze, you notice the calm waters have subtle ripples that ever so slightly stir in the stillness. Similar to this, can you allow yourself to let your mind settle into stillness? Can you let any of the thoughts or burdens of your mind drift away like the gentle current within the lake? Imagine your mind becomes so still that you can see your own reflection in the lake when you look into the still water. And the stillness represents your body and your mind as you lie here in deep relaxation. Simply notice the darkness behind your eyelids or any other light sensations, images, or colors that float in and out. Now just bring attention back to your breath. The vital energy that you feel streams through your body is coming back to invite you to have a renewal, a sense of restoration in the rest of your day. When we're in this state of deep relaxation, the body is surrendered, the mind is surrendered, we can access more of our heart center. So take a few mindful breaths here to inhale gratitude and joy into your heart space. Exhale to release whatever doesn't match this new vital energy that's flowing through you. Do that a few more times. And as you breathe more deeply and through these affirmations, you may observe your body resetting and recharging. And you can stay here as long as you'd like. You could rest for another 5, 10, even 20 minutes. If that feels okay to you, you can also start to slowly make some movements of your fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. Allow your body to move organically as though you're awakening in the morning. Moving very slowly, acknowledging that you've been in a state of deep relaxation. You can slowly start to come up to a seated position. Before you even open your eyes, though, notice how you feel. You start to feel the warm rays of sunlight peeking out from the scattered clouds in the beautiful blue sky. And as you open your eyes, you're peering again once at those grand expansive mountain peaks that peer down upon the beautiful calm lake. Notice the sense of stillness and peacefulness that's in your body. And then take this feeling with you as you go and share it with others. Thank you for joining me for this deep relaxation body scan. I hope that it feels good in your body and that you try it again and again so that you can experience this deep relaxation whenever you need it most. Namaste.